Hi everyone, good morning.
So what are a few tips on how to deal with the fear related to the coronavirus?
Right, so this coronavirus, understandably so, has created so much fear and so much panic. So what are a few things that we can do to kind of help us with that fear? So what's something that you think we could do?
One of the things that we've done is we don't watch the news.
Right, we turn off the news. Again, we've talked about this before, but if there's anything that's important that we truly need to hear about, someone will tell us. So, or at the very end of the day, we'll take 5 or 10 minutes and then just see what's going on.
Well, that's what I normally do now. Like, I'll watch it in the morning just to get a brief synopsis of what's happening. And then in the evening, like during the day, I no longer put it on, because in the beginning, I was getting alerts constantly, not going on my phone, but it was coming on my Apple Watch. And that was making me so anxious.
Yeah.
And so nervous. And I'm never like that. So yeah, you recommended that I...
Well, yeah, I mean, because it helps us both, But a great point that Yvette brought up as we were talking about today's topic is, one of the other things that we have to be careful of are the social media posts that we're reading from people about the virus. Some people, it's kind of like whisper down the lane. You start off with one message, and by the time the 7th person posts it on Facebook, it's completely off base. However, there's people that are reading that message and feeling like, oh my God, is that really happening? The virus, what's up? And they're all nervous. So, putting into perspective and really questioning some of the posts that you're seeing on Facebook about the virus and about the details of the virus is a real key component. What else, Yvette?
We've been doing connecting through FaceTime and Zoom, since we can't see, any of our family members. So we're doing Zoom calls or FaceTime.
Yeah, so this is a really cool thing. It's like a connecting with people and doing a Zoom party. And you get your family members and friends and you all connect through Zoom and you just make a rule though. The rule is, and we made this rule, is no talking about the virus, right? Because we have a tendency that when we get on the phone or when we get in front of someone that we start talking about the virus. Did you hear about this person, that person, he's suffering? That's, understandably that's out there. But a great way to feel better is to make that rule when you're talking to your friends and family. Hey, let's talk about life in general. Let's talk about things that are good, things that make us happy, things that make us laugh. And
Well, what I've done last week, I was home last week, and what I did was because my girls live in New York, so we were doing baking lessons on FaceTime.
Right.
And it was a lot of fun.
And you were laughing. I mean, I heard you guys laughing the whole time.
And then another thing that I was doing, just bringing entertainment to everybody at night. Whatever I was learning on the cello for the week, I would call everyone up around 7 and, FaceTime everybody at 7. And I would have like a mini concert. And I mean, it was fun because the girls were, cracking up, at my expense, of course. But we had a lot of fun.
Right.
It was fun.
So it's just doing little things that we can connect with other people that we love and care about with the rules of no coronavirus talk. We get enough of that. And finally, just put the fear into perspective, right? Sometimes we start to get this overwhelmingly fear and panic based on things that we're reading. Just question that, like we talked about the social media. Question what we're reading, because it's not always true. So have you guys been dealing with fear based on the virus? If so, comment below and tell us how you're dealing with the fear. We gave you a few tips on how we're dealing with it, but how are you dealing with it? We'd love to know. Anything to end it, Yvette?
Well, no, just, stay safe and, keep yourself occupied. Just, connect with others.
Connect with others.
Connect with others.
And focus on the good.
Yeah.
Again, there is bad, but let's focus on
good.
There's a lot of good in the world. So thanks for being here, and we will see you tomorrow.